Hell, every team they're sending over here has their own personal masseuse. Not masseur, masseuse. But it doesn't matter.
So you see, it just doesn't matter. That's the big speech in Meatballs, the end of The Razor's Edge, right? It just doesn't matter.
Even if we play so far over our heads that our noses bleed for a week to 10 days, even if God in heaven above comes down and points his hand at our side of the field, it just wouldn't matter because all the really good-looking girls would still go out with the guys from Mohawk because they got all the money.
There's a really great old Taoist story that sort of speaks to this. So the story goes like this. There's an old man who has this prized horse. And one day the horse runs away. And his neighbor comes over to give his condolences and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I heard about your horse." And the old man says, "Who knows what's good or bad?" And the neighbor's confused because this is his prized horse. And so the neighbor leaves, and then the next day the horse returns, and he brings with him 12 feral horses. And now the guy's rich in horses. And the neighbor comes over and says, "Congratulations, you have all these horses." And the old man says, "Who knows what's good or bad?" And the neighbor's confused again because clearly he's, this is great. But then the next day, the old man's son is taming one of the horses and is thrown, and he breaks his leg. The neighbor comes over, "I'm so sorry about your son." The old man says again, "Who knows what's good or bad?" And then the next day, the army comes through and they're conscripting able-bodied young men to go fight off in war, and his son is spared. And that story can go on and on and on. But what the point of that story is it just doesn't matter, right? Like most of us go through life up and down. Things are great, things are terrible, things are great, things are terrible. But a deeper way of looking at it is that things are always kind of up and down. Good things can lead to bad things can lead to good things. And if you have this, it just doesn't matter. If you just have this sort of more Zen, if you will, outlook on it, and you can sort of look at the big picture of it, your whole life is just gonna be more even keeled,